Hello everybody, my name is Noisy Preacher, aka Bully, aka Niwamanya, and I would like to welcome you to whatever this is. I don't know what this is. Just another day neighbors and something came to me. I was like, I need to talk about this. Simani Rach, I feel like I had to talk about it, otherwise bad thing and because so I don't know who needs to hear this as we cross into 2026, but I want to talk about shine snatching. Ku street tuchita shine snatching. In a church it could be like blessing stealing. Me, I like to call it Eki High Way. Bakuba Eki High Way n'omukisa gwo ne bagenda nago nti olinga akaana akatono akaana akatoke batuma ku dduuka ne bakassaku ne kagenda ku luguudo okulinda ba taxi bagundye kakutte ekiboksi mulimu gold ne tekamulaba, right? Nemmwe abali eri mu mulaba oba abasikiza mujja ne mumubako shine nga tamanyi agenda otuuka gy'alaga nga talina shine. So you have to be careful about that as we cross into 2026 nti omuntu ayinza okusemberera ng'akuggyako ekishayini kyo, ng'akuggyako omukisa gwo, ng'akubbako ekihayiwe agutwala tomanyi, either ayinza okuba amanyi oba tamanyi. Okitegeera mu birabo ebyo gye tubeera oyinza obutakigenderera, and it happens a lot, especially ku bantu abeera abapya mu bitongole, in locations like in bars, right? In bars, especially banga abantu bemanyi nga mulimu bakabaka baabo. It happens a lot, especially in bawala, because babeera bagala okuwamba ekifo, because you know, if a new chick comes in, okay, you looking fly, oli mupya, oli muto, right? Jja kwesanga bano abakulu bakwefasa nnyo. Abakulu be bamanyi abasajja abalina sente or whatever, right? Wandifunye abo abasajja regardless. I'm just saying, I'm just saying. It happens, okay? Nga wandifunye abo abasajja regardless whether you met these chicks or not, right? But bo bakulabako omukisa go, okay? Ne bajja ne bakwefasa mangu. Make you think that they're helping you move around. Kumbe bali mukufa ebyewali abaniga. Ochegera, because as they talk about you, they're not saying nice things about you, right? Wotali kweseze ekyo. Ochegera, I'm just using that, but so that you get the idea. Ochegera. So it happens if never a business, okay? Never a business. You may be good at something, okay? Let's say you have the brains. And the brains always have the blessings. The brains always have the mind, right? You come up with the stuff, right? Then, as you're talking, no sango muntu alina sente, no muliramu idea yo, you tell them your idea, and they're like, I'll finance it, right? But muku financinga gye bigwereyo genda olaba nga tokyali mu company bakutemamu, because they got your idea, your IP, intellectual property. Umia yagirina takwetaaga, because sigwe kasolo chikola. Unless you're the only person who can do it, that's when you can guard your blessing. But if you cannot, niga agenda kozesako emyezi egisooka ebiri, bw'amala olaba bwe kitambula, yalina sente, yafunye akatale, bw'olina idea obeera eri mu ffumbiro. Okitegeera, once they know the recipe, gone. Abatakyakweetaaga ate aba akwetaaza ki? Okitegeera kye ngamba. So you have to be aware of that in 2026. Omuntu ajja n'ekyokuyamba n'okutuula n'olowooza, really? Ayagala kunyamba oba just it's a sabotage thing? You understand? Some people will block you literally, like ebyaddala nga n'omukisa tegumukwatako, like they will block your business nga n'omukisa tegumukwatako. Yeah, just because they hear ofunye deal somewhere, afuula banti ayite emabega. It's not easy okuyita emabega n'okukansolinga deal. It's more work okansolinga deal y'omuntu okusinga ofuna omulimu. Kati mwebuuza omuntu oyo kitakozesaaga amaanyi okunoonya omulimu, right? Because you imagine going to convince someone's client eyamuwadde dda omulimu gwe wakonvinsinze edda nti you can do it, and somebody comes and convinces this person you're already convinced with everything and you can't do it, or you're a bad person, or because they know you, they will say things that you did in the meeting, right? But this one will think, oh, you're like some sort of, you know, into yes. Abomulaba nga yekutte mu nnyindo aba ina like, I think wekutte mu nnyindo meeting man. Aba akulimba like, yo, okitegeera, I mean omuntu akufumba. Njala kola yo show y'okulimba nga you just come here and tell stories about, tell lies, like, but make it believable that people will be like, That's a true story, right? Back to what I was saying. Waliwo enabling omuntu okubbira omukisa. Ojagala bakuyise meeting, it's a big business meeting. It's even on a closing day, man. Gino emirundi gyonna gye mbadde muzimba toyise muntu mutuuse ku closing day. Wait, let me see if my camera is recording. Yeah, byebibaawo ng'okola weka. Kati otuuka ku closing day n'oyita kyaliyo, okigere omuyita alabe nga bw'oclosing ebinene, but all of a sudden ate client we is tilting towards your guy gw'oleese oba kyaliyo, because they are talking more than you and they seem to have more knowledge on your thing more than you, and guess what, they have their own company. So watwala omulimu agutwala uwela, it's not like they're gonna do it with you, right? Kuba kusazeeyo kuba nigga tafayo, because people value money more than friendship, right? Nti bafuna your deal, whether it's 5 mil, 10 mil, they'll be like, ate oguno omukwano mbadde gwe abadde akuggyako. They'll cut off a friendship for anything, right? So you have to be aware of that as we cross into 2026. Okay? Mwegendereza abantu oluusi tebajja tebakigenderedde. Okitegeera just kuba gwe is divine, right? You have a divine light on you, ogwo mukisa gwo, and they have a, I don't know, what is the opposite of divine? Divine energy about them. You both can see your energies, right? But his dark energy is attracted to your positive energy, but his darkness is attracted to your light, because you know it wants to absorb it. So naye mbutamanya yekanga atutte ekikisa kyo, like you can be friends, like you be friends. This is how I can musobera chadi womuntu, like a seasonal. I don't do such, but it happens to people, okay? Until they have seasonal friends. Like within that season, you had something big that was happening, and you got a friend out of nowhere, and your besties, and all of a sudden, you don't get that text no more, and all of a sudden, all of a sudden, not one. One of you had the shine, and it pulled one of you towards the other, okay? Katoli bwe yamala ojja absorvinga mu butamanya naturally mwekanga ate muzeemu ne mwawukana like you never met. Like a person comes in your life for like 5 months and they're gone. They were not here before and they're not here after, like they came and went and it was a vibe. But what did they go with? Or what did you go with? Yeah? So just have to be careful as we go into this, because I'm saying this in a way, I'm talking to people who want to start businesses, who are nemirimu, like you just came at work, olina skill ku mulimu yegwe wekasobola kikola, but ono omukozi omupya maybe on the verge of being fired or something, nakozesa skill yo oba shiny empya gyolina ku mulimu, because buli muntu omupya, buli muntu abeera, every time you're new in a place, onokigenderera nti oba ozze n'omukisa omupya, like bw'oba ozze kyovola when you come, bw'oba mupya mu kifo jja like sales zeeyongerako, like you have that vibe, you have that energy around you, you're not corrupted by bano abali wano babano bonna baba beeroze, okitegeere, like baba beerozeeroze nga tewali akyavaamu mulamu or some shit, right? Nti when you come in, mukama waakuliko, like you have that positive vibe around you, but after a while, either you're corrupted by the people or they stole your shine and you can't function anymore, right? Or katimwena mukola chechimu, you're all dead now. Company is buto, like it came back for life for like a year or two, and then you went back. Kuba muntu yakwesibako nakubako shine katatandisa okwogerera eri bagenda kugoba. Osegere. Ate waliwo ekintu ekirala kyenjagala okwogerako ku ky'abantu okugaba emikisa gyabwe. These things are just coming to me, I don't know. I think mu nsi mulimu ekintu kye bayita okugaba emikisa in a way nti, wait, before I tackle this, let me see if I'm recording. Yeah, omanyi nkola nze I'm recording myself, sina microphone, my first video ever, so waliwo ekintu ky'okugaba emikisa nti we have an entitlement. Omanyi nga bwe mbeera mu mikolo, I was watching a video the other day nti tuli mu kusonda kintu, okay? You have money, but because you have money totwana mukisa ffe abalala oba because weeraga nti olina sente kuba gwoziraga, okay, totuwa ffe balala mukisa maybe abatalina oba abataziraga abalina naye nga tetulaga, but because you're too loud you think we don't have money, right? Otuuka meeting balese ekiteeso ky'okusonda ekintu, we could have done it, but you're just like, you're quick to put up your hand, right? Ekyo nja kikola bikola byonna tugabana, like, okay, but sisi golimu okweraga ffe tetuliimu kweraga, and you know where money comes from. We'll be like, okay, kakyetike, but still n'abalala bajja kwogera, right? I dwelled off a little bit, but I was building something. Kati kankomyewo eno nti there is a thing that happens nti okikubye, right? Gwasoose kikuba among your peers or your siblings, right? Gwasoose kikuba, kati gwe mu kusooka okukikuba n'olowooza God has blessed you alone, okay? But if you think about blessings and how they work, it's not like jijja ne jiyiikira buli omu at the same time, right? It happens to one person at a time if you're in a group, right? If you're in a company, it happens to you all at the time because the blessing came to the company, right? So if you get blessed, no for no mulimu, or you say that you're well, right? Whenever chali bateno tandiko bayamba, thinking, see, so obayamba thinking they'll make it, obayamba thinking, katonda gwe gwa blessings, so it's up to you, you do it, right? But kumbe goli mukuyamba, oba goli mukononerako omukisa gwo nti oyamba, naye abadde mu line okufuna ogugwe. Ochegera. So you know how that happens? It happens like this, nti I know you've done it, or you've felt it, or you've seen it, nti someone will say, ikalo oyo namuyamba bwe yayitawo n'aneerabira. Nigga, wamwononerako omukisa gwo, wafuna omukisa gwo, okay? Kuba Katonda yali amulaba, si nti kulowooza nti you're the only blessed one tovala muno n'emikisa mu bantu. Katonda yali amulaba. Just nga obudde bwe tebunatuuka. It's about time. You all can't make it at the same time. It can't happen. You all can't live at the same time. We can't die at the same time. Everybody got their own time. Okay? Kati gwe mwononerako omukisa gwo, kuba Katonda agaba gumu n'agukulekera. Ate okuva lwe twejja mu Garden of Eve ne twewaggula emancipation n'atuta. Okay? So the least you can do is give you a blessing, one, right? Nalaba bwogukozesa, okay? So gwe wafuna omukisa ne basooka blessinga gwe, right? Kati gwe n'olaba banno n'olowooza bajja era tebakyakikubye n'otandika bayamba with your small blessing which would have compiled and become bigger. But then by the time your blessing is running out, theirs is starting. Kuba sinti buli gwe bayamba balina okikuba. You must know this, right? It's just a time thing. Okay? Now, as you're running out of your blessing, this guy's blessing starting. Kati atowooza ate yakwerabira. How, bro? Just kuba nti ate gwe omutima gwo gwali gwakuyamba, n'omuyamba n'omukisa gwo. Ate yo gwe si gwakuyamba, asigaza omukisa gwe. Now they can't give you a handout. Kubanga gwe walowooza gwe wekka n'oba n'omukisa mu nsi. Buli omu alina time ye muli mu line, okay? Help niggas for as much as you can. Katono, okay? Don't try to change people's lives. Okay, you alone can't, because you haven't changed your own life. How are you going to change yours in somebody else's? Black tax, you can't change people's lives on you. Never ofuna million kumi. Kuna na weekend so akuchusanga tolidde alone. Unless your dreams are, you know. You get what I'm saying? So, ekyo nakyo kikulu. Don't waste your blessings on other people. It is a thing where people waste blessings on other people. Those people's blessings time is coming. Okay, bagwe mukulu ewaka. Obviously, you're going to be the first person to get money because, okay, wasoma ofunye omulimu. Batobo, tiweta kwemalamu nnyo nti olabirira batobo. Okay, emikisa giva wangi. You know stories where people have gone to school, ne bakikubabala ne batagenda ku ssomero ne bakikuba ne bakola ki. So you don't know the journey God has for those people. You're just interrupting God's plan. If you take it upon yourself to help others, you're interrupting God's plan. Okay? I'm not saying don't help, but tojubisa. Okay? Tojubisa. Insi erina kwetambulira, don't you think you're supposed to alter it and turn it around, okay? Stay safe. 2026. ekikisa kyo kikuume bwoti, ekikisa kyo kikuume bwoti. Keep your blessing like this, keep your shine like this, okay? Hide your shine. Hide your shine. Nze bwe nyambala chain lwakuba sirina chain, I tuck it in, right? Nze kakimanyi njirina like, unless nino giraga, right? Which I don't see when, but I tuck it in. Okay, tomanya woyita banakuba ki? Tomanya oli mu kuyita. If I have this, if I'm working like on a border, these things, I take them off. Abana mu kibuga bagezi. You see, as God is doing something for you, you gotta do something for yourself. Prepare yourself for the blessing. Okay? Prepare yourself for the blessing. Chovola abantu abamu avu mu mbeera nenga mugaga mu 20, they are ready for their blessing. Okay, until they are prepared. If we gujira, you look at somebody, they are broken, happy, because they have put it in themselves. But she is like me, I know. Okay, I don't want to mention numbers, but I'll pay you like 3 weeks, right? 4 weeks. And somehow you know, okay, something is aligned. Chigenda kugwa. You don't know. I don't know how that happens, but it happens. So be in the know, stay in the know, keep your blessing. Tola gajali la mukisa. You can't help the poor if you're one of them. Word of Jay-Z. Okay? Tosobola kuyamba banaku ng'oli omu ku bo. Let's say tukirira mu kateebe. Oshegera. Sisobola kuyamba nga nange ndi mu kateebe ne bwe mba nvuddeyo nga nsigaza mu bukongovule. Era nja kukirira naawe. I have to make it to the ground. Okay? Wala n'okuyamba omuntu n'omukono nakyo physically. It's dangerous. So metaphorically, I'm saying, make sure you make it out of that quicksand. Akatebe kavem okade bali omuwe omuggo oli ali mukubira omuwe omuggo nti nawe takutuukako. Metaphorically omuggo nti the symbolism of the stick is the long money you have nti ne bw'omuyamba tekikukosa. Ne wali ne bw'omuyamba nga akukutteko kisegezo olina obukadde bubiri ate omuwaddeko 5. But if you make it out of that quicksand, bova mukatebaako no duka, you've made money, no funo omuggo n'ogwa ye n'abalala bonna abali mukirira bagwekwatako bangi n'obajjayo nti tebakutteeko. They have not really directly affected you financially, or buli kyoli mu kubayambisa tekikoseza nnyo, but you're helping. That's the kind of status you need to be at, so you can help as much people ebyaddala nti omuntu omusika ne bavaayo banjo baliwo omuggo bonna ne beekwata okwo n'obajjayo. Okitegeera? So don't be quick to help or to show people nti you're a good person. Some of you just do things to show people you're a good person, but bwe tuba tukolera Katonda or a higher power, Katonda amanyi oli muntu bulungi era akimanyi, just tonafuna kyogabana n'abantu. Okitegeera? But do not sacrifice yourself. Okay? I help people. Okay? I help people, and I've helped people a lot. Era sikoma kuyamba bantu. Okay? But it's through this that I've come to realize you have to help when you can. Don't give buli kyolina. I have a website. I shouldn't talk about that, but it's good to give, but toyambira wotasobola kuyambira wakubiri. Ojja kuyamba ono nga tosobola kuyamba wakubiri. Make it that you can help 1,000 others. Okay, I have something coming out. Great. Okay, so that's all I had today about the Chiba Mikisa shine snatching. Okay, shine snatching. Eki High Way. Oba okulagajjalira egyo emikisa gy'oba olina. And another thing, kuma omukisa gwo Protect Your Shine 2026. Ngomba gyogenda Protect Your Shine 2026. Kuma Eki High Way kyo tebakikukubako. Kino si kibusu kuba busu ayika kuba ne bagenda. So that's all for today. Hope to talk to you today again or tomorrow. So yeah, stay tuned to my channel. I'll be putting up videos like this and more. I have to come up with a title for this show. I don't know. So this is I like to call this, I don't know what this is because I don't know what I'm talking about, but every time I get something in my head, I'll come back to this show called I don't know what this is, and I'll talk about it and see if it makes sense to somebody out there. I mean, you not go making it sense here, you get. So I'll come up with some other stuff, inshallah. Maybe upgrade my location, get a microphone, you know, and yeah. That's it. See you around.